Chapter 13. Model a child. A while ago, I took my 4-year-old son Colby to an Italian restaurant for lunch. It was a beautiful autumn day, and, as usual, my young son was full of energy and joy. We both ordered pasta for our main course, and then started to enjoy the freshly baked bread our waiter had brought. Little did I know that Colby was about to teach his father yet another lesson in the art of living. Rather than eating the bread while as most adults do, Colby took a different, far more creative approach. He began to scoop out the warm, soft part of the bread and left the crust intact. In other words, he had the wisdom to focus on the best part of the bread and leave the rest. Someone once said to me at a seminar, "Children come to us more highly evolved than adults to teach us the lessons we need to learn." And on that fine day, my little boy reminded me that as so-called grown-ups, we spend too much time focusing on the crust of life, rather than on all the good things that flow in and out of our days. We focus on our challenges at work, the pile of bills we have to pay and the lack of time to do all those things we need to do. But our thoughts do form our world, and what we think about does grow in our lives. What we focus on will determine our destiny, and so we must start focusing on the good stuff. In the weeks ahead, make the time to connect to your more playful side, the child within you. Take the time to study the positive qualities of children and model their ability to stay energized, imaginative, and completely in the moment no matter what might be going on around them. And as you do, remember the powerful words of Leo Rossin, who observed, "You can understand and relate the most people better if you look at them, no matter how impressive they may be, as if they are children." For most of us never really grow up or mature all that much. We simply grow taller. Oh, to be sure, we laugh less and play less and wear uncomfortable disguises like adults. But beneath the costume is the child we always are, whose needs are simple, whose daily life is still best described by fairy tales. Chapter 14. Remember, genius is 99% inspiration. The celebrated inventor Thomas Edison is well known for his statement, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." While I believe that hard work is essential to a life of real success and fulfillment, I think that being filled with a deep sense of inspiration and commitment to making a difference in the world is an even more important attribute. All of the great geniuses of the world were inspired and driven by their desire to enrich the lives of others. When you study their lives, you will discover that this desire became almost an obsession for most of them. It consumed them and occupied every cell of their minds. Edison was inspired to manifest the visions he saw on the picture screen of his imagination into reality. Jonas Salk, who discovered the polio vaccine, was inspired to help others from suffering from this dreaded affliction. And Marie Curie, the great Nobel Prize-winning scientist, was inspired to serve humanity through her discovery of radium. As Woodrow Wilson said, "You are not here to merely make a living. You are here in order to enable the world to live more amply, with greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world, and you impoverish yourself if you forget the errand." How inspired are you in your own life? Do you jump out of bed on Monday mornings, or do you simply lie there with a sense of emptiness flooding through your body? If your level of inspiration is lower than you know it should be, read a good self-help book, or listen to a motivating audiocassette program. Attend a public lecture by someone you admire, or spend a few hours studying the biography of one of your heroes. Start spending time with people who are passionate about what they are doing in their lives and dedicated to making the best out of life. With a healthy dose of inspiration, you will quickly raise your life to a whole new plane of living.